Huh. You know, I kind of forgot. I think I forgot something. What is it that I'm forgetting? I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Wait. Did I do a predictions video last week? Oh, shoot. I didn't do one last week. Oh. And then it's already over. Okay. Hang on. Oh my goodness, I'm late. I'm 1 week late. It's already week 7. We already had a game. And now it's week 7. Oh, jeez, I forgot. Well, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, I did do week 6 predictions, but I didn't do a video on it. But anyways, here's a small rundown of the teams that I have. Here's a small rundown of the games, and then you'll see which teams I predicted and which ones I got right and which ones I got wrong. So, roll the slideshow. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about week 6. Bro. Week 6. Oh my god. What was this week? Like, I mean, first of all, the biggest upset of the week. I had no idea that the Steelers were going to beat the Buccaneers. Biggest upset of the week, no doubt. Also, the Jets beat the Packers. That's also pretty crazy. The Giants beat the Ravens. What else big upsets do we have this week? I don't know. There was a few. Oh, yeah, the Falcons beat the 49ers. Like, oh my god. This week was so insane. But anyways, getting on topic with our game, we beat the Cardinals, and defense pretty much carried us. I did predict us to win that game, and I got it right. But basically, our offense really didn't do much. We only had 1 touchdown the entire game, which was our backup running back. But our defense absolutely held the Cardinals' offense, and we needed that. We were able to contain Kyler Murray, and we were able to secure a win. And, of course, the rookie, Woolen, rookie cornerback, first ever. He got himself an interception, and that pretty much sealed the game. And I believe he's 1 away from tying Richard Sherman for all-time interceptions in a rookie season. So, for the Seahawks at least. So, I think that's pretty much all I said about week 6. Oh yeah, we also had that Sunday night game with the Eagles and the Cowboys. Could have been better, but the Eagles are still undefeated. And then we had that Monday night game. The Chargers won. Yeah, who cares about that? Monday Night Football, that game really is not much to talk about. Anyways, we're just going to just roll right into it. So let's just get into it. I think I've rambled on long enough. Let's just get it started.
Let's get the party started! Hit it! There's something kinda creepy happening tonight. So call your favorite ghoulie The dancing's a delight.
It may look scary, but don't be afraid, 'cause nothing's what it seems at a monster party. It may look spooky, but don't have a fright, 'cause at this monster party we will rock all night. 'Cause nothing's what it seems at a monster party.
Anyways, guys, with that said, I am Thomas48, 12th Man Fan, and welcome to my NFL predictions for Week 7. I can't hold the fingers up anymore because we're past 5 weeks, but I believe I went 8-7 last week, so not terrible, but still not very good. It was a pretty tough week for predictions, but hope this week is better. Hopefully I get a lot more games right, but then again, this season has been very predictable, so maybe we might have another very unpredictable week. But anyways, let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right into it. All right, after a 1-week hiatus, we are back on my homemade football field. It is time for Week 7 predictions. Kicking us off, Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Hope this is a good matchup. We got the New Orleans Saints going in to face the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the Saints coming off a loss against the Bengals. Now, I predict the Bengals to win that game. I got that one right. And plus, this was also a throwback with Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase once again hooking it up in New Orleans, just like back in college. And they were able to bring out the win. Now the Saints go on the road to face the Cardinals in the desert. The Cardinals also coming off a loss against us, the Seahawks. Got that big W against them. But now they're going back home, and I'm going to say the Cardinals bounce back with a win. I mean, New Orleans still has a chance to win this game. It's going to be a very tough battle. This game could go either way, but I'm still going to take Arizona. I think they have the home field advantage, and I honestly think this can be a game that they can win. So I'm taking the Cardinals to win this game. Moving on to the next one. Moving on, we got an AFC North matchup. We got the Cleveland Browns going in to face the Baltimore Ravens. This game's going to be close, but I'm going to take Baltimore to win this game. I think Cleveland is going to try to put up a fight, and I know the Ravens have had tough times winning at home, but I think this is a game that they can win. I mean, unless the Browns decide to hand the ball to Nick Chubb for every single play, I don't think they're going to win the game. I think Nick Chubb is going to really have to carry that team on his back if they want to have a chance to win that game. I think the Ravens are going to get back up, and they are going to take a win. Of course, they lost to the Giants last week. I picked the Ravens to win that one. That did not happen. I think the Ravens bounce back with a win over Cleveland. Moving on, we got an NFC South matchup. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going in to face the Carolina Panthers. This should be a free win for the Buccaneers. They lost to the Steelers last week. If they lose this game, no excuses. If they lose this game, it is proof that they are cooked. I mean, if they lose this game, Tom Brady should probably just retire right on the spot. If they lose this game, maybe Tom Brady should try to, maybe if Brady loses this game, maybe he should try to continue, maybe he should, consider rethinking his life choices, maybe thinking that he shouldn't have came back. Maybe he should have spent more time with his wife, and this whole divorce thing wouldn't have happened. This might have good old Tom Brady thinking of some big life choices and some choices that he did not make very well. But the Panthers are an absolute mess. Are an absolute mess. They are definitely still in a huge rebuild mode. If Tampa Bay doesn't win this game, I might as well not pick them ever again. I mean, they lost to the Steelers, and they are like one of the worst teams in the league right now. They are terrible, and the Buccaneers should have easily beaten them. If the Bucs don't win this game, I might as well be done picking them. They might as well quit the season altogether. But I'm still going to take the Buccaneers. And Tampa, please do not disappoint me. Because if you do, I'm probably never going to pick you again. Moving on, we got the Atlanta Falcons going in to face the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals will win this game. I think the Falcons will try to put up a fight. Of course, they can we saw they can put up a lot of good points. Marcus Mariota doing pretty good there in Atlanta. And the Falcons aren't doing half bad. They're actually doing better than I thought they would. And they're actually coming back. They're trying to actually compete and win games. But this is Joe Burrow and the Bengals they're going up against. With Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, and T. Higgins. It's going to be hard for Atlanta to try to hold all those guys. And it's going to be hard to try to go up against Mr. Joe Cool himself. I think Joe Burrow will be smoking another cigar by the end of this one. Bengals end up beating the Falcons. Moving on, we got the Detroit Lions going in to face the Dallas Cowboys. I'm so sorry, Detroit. I'm so sorry, but I gotta take Dallas on this one. You guys do not look good at all. You guys seriously have disappointed me. After you lost to the Patriots, I lost all faith in you. I mean, seriously, what in the world are you doing, Detroit? There is no way the Lions are going to go straight into AT&T Stadium and beat the Cowboys. Also, Dak Prescott is back this week, and that is not going to help them. And plus, the Cowboys have like one of the best defenses in the league. This is going to be absolute torture for the Detroit Lions. They are just going to get bullied the entire game. The Cowboys win this game in an absolute blowout. Moving on, this should be a good one. We got the New York Giants going in to face the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, any other year, I would say this would be a horrible game. It would be an absolute just clown show. But this year, both teams don't look half bad. Now, the Jaguars do have their problems, but the Giants do have them as well. Both of them are solid teams. The Giants are 5-1 right now, which is absolutely insane. And the Jaguars are also doing pretty good. I think they're like 4-2 right now. I think, or they might be 3-3. They might be one or the other. But this is still going to be an absolute battle. But I am going to take the Giants to win this game. I honestly think the Giants are the better team right now. They are looking pretty strong, and I think the Giants are going to keep it rolling. Give me the Giants on beating the Jaguars. Moving on, we got an AFC South matchup. We got the Indianapolis Colts going in to face the Tennessee Titans. This is going to be a close game. Either team could win this game. This game could go either way, but it is in Tennessee, and I think the Titans have had a tough time beating the Colts in Tennessee. I'm going to take the Colts to win this game. They looked pretty good against Jacksonville, and Matt Ryan had a heck of a game last week. It feels like this Colts team is now really starting to find its mojo now, and I think this is a good game to keep it going. But it is going to be tough for the Colts. Of course, you still got Derrick Henry to worry about. It's going to be very tough for that defense to stop that guy. But if they can contain him, I think they can win this game. As long as they can contain Derrick Henry, I think they should be fine. I'm going to take the Colts to win this game. Moving on, we got the Green Bay Packers going in to face the Washington Commanders. Okay, guys, I have lost all faith in the Packers after they lost to the Jets. I mean, seriously, what was that, Packers? Seriously, what the heck was that? I honestly just do not see it. I'm going to take the Commanders here. The Packers just do not look good. They look awful. They did not do good. And plus, what makes it even more embarrassing is that it was at their home stadium. They got absolutely smacked by the New York Jets, and I think the Commanders might as well do the same. Now, they do have Taylor Heineke in, but I still think that the Commanders can win this game because Green Bay is just not proving anything right now. I might as well just forget about the Packers this season because they obviously aren't doing anything. I'm going to take the Commanders to win this game. I will not hear anything of it. Moving on, we got the New York Jets going in to face the Denver Broncos. Okay, Jets, maybe I was wrong about you guys. You guys might be actually a pretty solid team, especially after being the Green Bay Packers. I think you're okay. Now you got to face Denver, but guess what? I'm going to take the Jets to win this game, and here's why. Denver, now their defense is pretty solid. I think it's going to be a challenge for the Jets, but their offense is garbage. They seriously cannot get anything done. And Russell Wilson's O-line is just not good at all. I believe also Russell Wilson does have a hamstring injury. I don't know if he's going to play or not. I think he most likely will. But still, if he does end up playing, I think Wilson is just going to burn dish after dish. He is not going to be cooking good out there at all in Mile High. I think the Jets are going to march right into Empower Field and are just going to beat the living heck of the Denver Broncos and will put this horse down for good. Go get them, Jets. You're actually looking pretty solid. Give me the Jets on winning this game over the Broncos. Now, that's not saying that I think the Broncos will score points. I think the Broncos will still be a tough challenge. I think they're going to put up a fight. But I just think the Jets overall are just a better team here, and I think they are going to take the win. Moving on, we got the Houston Texans going in to face the Las Vegas Raiders. This should be a winnable game for the Raiders. Now, this definitely is not going to be a challenge. It is the Texans, after all. Definitely won't mean much for them, but I definitely think the Raiders are the better team. It's definitely not going to mean much since the Texans, they are not that great. But still, I'm going to take the Raiders to win this game regardless. I think Houston is on the quest of tanking and losing and trying to get those good draft picks. And they're trying to get the first pick in the draft, which will probably be used for a well-needed piece in their lineup. And we'll just see how that goes. So, Raiders are going to win this game. Not really much to say here. All right, moving on. Here it is. Our game. My Seattle Seahawks going in to face the Los Angeles Chargers. Oh, boy. This is going to be a tough game. I can already feel it. This is going to be a tough challenge for the Hawks. We're going up against Justin Herbert, and that is going to be a tough guy to go up against. He's definitely not the greatest, but he's going to be a tough challenge for a team like ours. And judging by still the rebuilding stages we are in, and the Chargers are pretty much stacked, and I think Keenan Allen is also coming back. So that's going to be a challenge. I'm going to have to take the L here. I think the Chargers are going to get a second straight win, or is a third straight win. I don't know. Did they win the previous week? I don't know. But regardless, they will win this game. I think the Seahawks are still going to try to make something happen. I think it's going to be a close game like always, but we are just going to fall just short. I would love for Seattle to prove me wrong, but I am going to go with my word right now. Chargers are going to beat us, and I will gladly accept this L, LA. If you beat us, I'll say, it's okay, I was right. That's all I gotta say. Moving on, we have what Fox is calling America's Game of the Week. We have the Kansas City Chiefs going in to face the San Francisco 49ers. A rematch of Super Bowl 54 that happened about 2 years ago. Or exactly 2 years ago, whatever you want to say about it. But this is a rematch of probably one of the good Super Bowls I've seen in the latest time. It was a solid matchup, and now to see these two teams meet up again, it's definitely going to be good. Jimmy Garoppolo is once again back at quarterback, and to see Patty Mahomes and Jimmy G battling it out once again in the gridiron, it's going to be fascinating to see. Or not fascinating to see, because of course I'm not going to be able to watch it, but it should be a good game regardless. But I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs. The 49ers, I think, still are a good team, but I think I heard that they did have some of their starters out last week, and I think the injury bug is going to plague them a little bit. I think it's going to be hard for the 49ers with injuries, and of course, it's Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I mean, seriously, they're going to be super tough to beat. Mahomes is going to be hooking up with his main tight end, Travis Kelce. Edwards-Helaire will be running the ball. I honestly think the Chiefs are going to be taking this game. Give me the Chiefs on winning this in a close matchup. I think the Niners are going to be close, but the Chiefs will win this game. Sorry, I had a little piece of the popcorn kernel in my mouth. I had popcorn earlier. But yeah, regardless, Chiefs are winning this game. Going to be close, but the Chiefs will win. Moving on, here we are. Sunday Night Football. Why the heck is this the Sunday night game? I have no idea. The Chiefs and the 49ers should have honestly been the Sunday night game. But, of course, I don't make those rules. The NFL does. So we have this game. Great. But anyways, Steelers, Dolphins, who do I think is going to take this one easy? The Dolphins. Also, I think Tua is coming back for this game, which is definitely going to help them. The Dolphins overall just have a much better team. And the Steelers, they do not have TJ Watt. It's going to be tough. It's a road game in Miami. I just don't see it. But if the Steelers manage to pull another miracle once again right out from their behinds, I would not be surprised, because this league has just been absolutely bonkers recently. At this point, seriously, if this gets any more crazier, I could seriously, if this season gets any more wilder, I would honestly consider us, the Seahawks, winning the Super Bowl. That's literally how crazy this season has been. Honestly, just us winning the Super Bowl from how crazy the season has been would honestly just be the cherry on the top. But I don't see that happening, because the Bills, Chiefs, and the Eagles seem to be the top three teams that are just pulling away right now. You also got the Vikings and the Giants in that mix, but I think the Eagles, the Bills, and the Chiefs are the top three teams in the league right now, and I think they are the teams to beat. But I think I rambled on long enough. Steelers, they're not gonna get completely plummeted. I think they'll still put up a good amount of points, but they are going to lose to Miami regardless. Moving on. And finally, last game, Monday Night Football. We got the Chicago Bears going in to face the New England Patriots. Oh, God. This game is going to suck. Not meaning both teams are going to do terrible, but this is just a game where I have to pick the Patriots to win this prediction, because the Bears, they look terrible. They look worse than the Patriots. And the Patriots are doing just fine with a backup QB. This is just going to be a game where Bill Belichick is just going to bully the other team all night. And let me tell you, it's going to be a long night in Foxborough for the Bears. They are going to get absolutely destroyed. I think Justin Fields is going to get sacked a bunch of times. It's going to be an absolutely murdering for the Bears. The Bears are just going to get absolutely murdered. It's going to be a horrific sight. And it's going to be a sight that a lot of us, where we would just want to shield our eyes on Monday nights to just not see the absolute torture that Justin Fields is going through in Chicago. That poor soul. But the Patriots are going to win this game. Justin Fields, may have God have mercy on your soul. And with that, everybody, there are my Week 7 NFL predictions. Do you agree or disagree with my predictions? Let me know down in the comments below. Sorry if this was late. I forgot to do a prediction last week, but I was able to, give you my prediction results from last week, so I hope that makes up for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really else to say. So yeah, but also I do have some new NASCAR diecasts. Of course, I had 4 that came in the mail on Monday, but I do have 1 more, and it is at the post office right now, but it hasn't been delivered yet. It's not going to be delivered. My mom's going to pick it up at the post office tomorrow. And once I get that car, I'll show you my haul of those next 5 cars. I'll do another review. I'll give my comparisons on the cars from last year to this year. I'll do it just like I did in the last video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, with all that said, going to be a tough game against the Chargers. I think we're going to lose, but I did predict us to lose that game. But I'm hoping the Seahawks prove me wrong, but it's going to be a tough game. I think we're going to lose, but we'll see. What do I know? This league has just been absolutely insane. But anyways, that's going to be it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!
At this monster party, we will